Hello, this is David Hupp with his Print Media Ministries. This is a training video. The subject of the training video is how to make PDF interactive ebooks. We have the capacity with a paperback bookbinding machine to make physical books, but I found since we started doing that now it's better and easier and cheaper to make interactive PDF ebooks, and I'll show you what I mean here. With the ebook, the PDF ebook will be made from the Microsoft Word document. And so I'm opening Word, and first of all we'll start with what are called bookmarks that allow you to link from the table of contents items to chapter starts in the book. And this was all black. This writing here you now see is blue. And so what you do first is you go here and you drag across the thing that you're going to be connecting with, and then we go up here to the Bookmarks tab under Insert and then Bookmark, and we go like this. And then what I did, I went through each chapter start and I selected we're going to go next to page 13, so we're going to close that down now. Now we got to go to the place where the table of contents is going to link to, and this is page 13 here, the first page of the chapter 1 of the book. So a call to evangelize, I click and drag across that and highlight it. I go up here and the Insert tab and the bookmark, and then I go like this. And then what you would do is type in up here where the bookmark name, chapter 1 _ page 13. Then I went to the next chapter start, chapter 2, and I typed down here in the list someplace chapter 2 _ and the page that it started on. So you make that whole collection of bookmarks, and then you close that down. And now we go back to our table of contents, and then we select and drag across chapter 1 here, the title, a call to evangelize, and then we go up here to Insert again, and we go to Hyperlink over here, and then we click on here where it's already selected. It says place in this document. We're not linking to something on the internet yet. We're just for now we're linking to places inside the document. So down here you'll see in this column there's bookmarks, and you'll see here you got chapter 1 page 13, and so you would click on that and then press OK. And now here's what happens. You control click here, it says, and lo and behold it goes right to the beginning of chapter 1 page 13. It does that for all of these titles in the index, or I mean in the table of contents. You click on any one of them, it goes right to the chapter starts. But there are more exciting things than that, and so what we want to do now is we want to go to page 17. That's how I just showed you how you insert a bookmark. Now we want to go to something how you insert a hyperlink. Hyperlinks are connections to addresses somewhere on the internet. For example, here we've got tracks, and this was black, but I already had made the hyperlink. So you drag across the word here, you're going to turn into a hyperlink, and then we're going to go on the internet here, and we're going to search for more information about tracks. What I'm trying to look for is a good definition of what tracks are. And so we have tracks here, and then we go to the search thing. I usually can go down the list to Google, but in this case it's not showing Google, so maybe it will here. Yeah, I go down to Google, and then we look down the list here, and I'm looking for the one that's right here, tract literature, Wikipedia, and it tells what a tract is. So I want to go to that page, so I click on that. Now I'm on the internet, and I'm under the Wikipedia online encyclopedia, and I look here where it says tract literature, and I look down the line, see what a tract is. It gives examples here, and I say, hey, that's what I want. So then I go into the address bar up here, and I drag across here. This is the URL location, and it must include the HTTP introduction you see up there. So I drag across that, and then I go Control C, which is copying it. Then I go back to my Microsoft Word document, on page 17, and then I drag across and select the word I want to become a hyperlinked word. Then I go up here to Insert tab. Then I go to Hyperlink. I got two things to put in here. What you would do down here is you drag across under Address here. Then you right-click and paste. Right-click and go paste, and it puts this information in right here, which is the URL address. And as I said before, in order for it to work, it's going to have this HTTP // prefix. And then up here is just simply what you want the thing in the document in Microsoft Word to look like, the link. And so tracks is very simple. If you had all this pasted in there, then it'd get kind of confusing. So we just put tracks, and then we're going to press OK, and then you've got this here. Now when you do your control click, you can see that it goes on the internet and goes right to that place I was just at. So a person will have to have the internet, of course, or access to the internet in order to access these features that are made available through putting hyperlinks in the book. And now the next thing that I want to show you is that how this carries over when you make the PDF or the interactive Adobe Acrobat Reader. The reason we make it into a PDF is because PDF, portable document format, is something readily available as a reader for free from the adobe.com website. And so not everybody would have my Microsoft Word, and if I passed this Word document around by the internet and by an attachment to an email, somebody could change it and alter the content. But when you make the PDF, people aren't able to alter the content, not as easily anyway. So this is the PDF, and we see that all the hyperlinks actually work better here, because you can see it turns it into a little hand. When you hold the hand, you don't have to go control click. You just hold the cursor over the thing you want, that's the bookmark or hyperlink, and it turns into a hand. And then when you click like that, it just jumps right to the other place in the document for the bookmark, and for the hyperlink it would jump to some place on the internet. So what we want to do is we want to figure out next, how do you make, after you've got the Microsoft Word document and you've inserted all your hyperlinks and all your bookmarks, how do you convert that over to a PDF interactive? And the answer is, we'll close this down first, is up here in Word 2007, there's a downloadable for Microsoft plugin that has a PDF maker. And in 2010, 2013, and 2016, that PDF maker is built into the Microsoft Office Word. So what we do is we go up here when we finish with our Microsoft Word document, and we go down here to Save As, and then we go to Adobe PDF. And then as you can see here, it tells you where you want to save it. It doesn't give you too many options, and then you click Save, and then the document is saved on your computer, and if you click the right thing, it'll open up for you to view it, and you'll be able to see and look through the document. And for example, we go to page 17 where I had that link about tracks, and then I can just I don't have to do control click. You can see here in the yellow it shows you what the actual URL address is, and all I have to do is click like that, and then it gives me this box that it could be dangerous to go on the internet, and I click allow, and there I get my information. So we've learned so far how to do bookmarks, how to do hyperlinks, and I'd like to do one more thing, and that's how to insert pictures, because a picture's worth 1,000 words, it's been said. And so we're going to, how do we insert a picture into a Microsoft Word document and then have it carry over into the Adobe Acrobat document. First I got to go to page, some pictures you get just by using your digital camera. You go to visit someplace. I took a picture of the Free Track Society, and I think it's at the beginning here, maybe it's a little further down. And so that was pretty nice. Somebody sent me a picture, one of the ones we just went by, Free Track Society. I went to their place, took some pictures, saved it on my computer from my digital camera, and I drew a text box. and then I was able to insert the picture. So, but I want to specifically show you something on page 102 now. And this is how you take a picture from the internet and paste internet pictures, because some things you can't take a picture of necessarily because it's not around. And so in this case I had to search for a picture. So here you see the two latest designs of inkjet printer technology that have a page-wide non-moving print head. And I print duplex and print at a fast speed, and a lot simpler design than a laser printer. And so it's called the Hewlett-Packard OfficeJet Pro X and Enterprise inkjets. Now I put the link in here as a hyperlink to go to the Hewlett-Packard website, but I want to go a little more simply than that. I already have it on my computer over here. And so what you do is you go to this web page here. You see the link up here. The hyperlink is in the website address. URL is up here. And so you can see these pictures that you see anywhere on the internet, and all you do is just right click like this and you go copy image. Now I'm going to go back to my document and I'm going to show you how you insert a picture. So I go insert here, then I go over here to text box, then I go down here to draw text box, and then I use my cursor up here and I draw like this. That picture is probably going to be too big for this box. And then I don't want that outline, the black outline in this case, so I go up here, shape outline, and I go no outline. And now I'm ready to insert my picture, but the picture is not going to go directly. I had copied it to the clipboard by right clicking on the picture and going copy image, but I have to run it through Photoshop first, and I'll show you why in a moment. Now here I'm in Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. I go to File and I go New, and the 72 is a sufficient resolution for things that you read on a computer screen. So I go OK, and so it's going to try and insert the whole wide picture there of all three printers or whatever it is, but that's all right for our illustration. So now I'm going to go edit, and I'm going to go paste, and you see all the printers there, but I don't want all the printers. I just wanted this one printer to put in my document. So what I would do is I would draw a marquee around just the one I wanted there, and then for some reason it didn't allow me to catch it, and then I would go image crop, and it doesn't want me to do that either. So the secret in capturing something and putting it in Photoshop would be to the problem you're going to have right here is all these different layers is going to mess it up from going into Word. So you have to go over here to layer, and you have to go here to merge visible, and then you're also able to now we got a single layer, and you're able to take something here, like I said. Hopefully it doesn't seem to want to work in this particular case, and then you would be able to go image size, and you would be able to size the image, and you'd be able to go OK, and then the image would be, and then you could edit, and you could copy the image to the clipboard. You could copy this image to the clipboard there, and then you go back to your Microsoft Word document into the box that we had made right here, and you right click and you go paste. And let's see, we're gonna go Control V for paste, and there it showed a picture of all the different models, which is all right. Now if you go like this, you can move and use the arrow keys, and you get rid of the dotted line. You can actually move the item around. So when you're working in Word, to have control of what you're doing, you want to put text or pictures in a text box. Up here you go File, Insert, then you go Text Box, Insert, then Text Box, then Draw Text Box, and then there it is. And if you want to size the picture in the box, you're going to what you do is you will be able to right click on the picture like this and go size here, and then you can type in a size, a height, or whatever, or you can actually just draw. You can actually click on the corner here and hold the Shift key down, and you can actually make the picture larger or smaller, but then you can see part of the picture's missing, so you have to expand the bounding box like that. So that's how you get the pictures, and then you'd see in the Acrobat document that we made that it on page 102 the pictures and all that carry over. See if we can find page 102. There's 101. So here are the pictures carried over fine, and then I put in my hyperlink link here for people to go on the internet and see more about that particular printer. They just go to click this here, and then you go allow, and then it goes to it's take a little time here. So it goes to the Hewlett-Packard website on the internet, and there's your printers right there. Now I'd like to so we've seen how to do the 4 different things I wanted to show you. We've seen how you make bookmarks in Microsoft Word, which then transfer over to the PDF document. You've seen how to make the PDF document from Word. You've seen how to make hyperlinks in Word that transfer over to the PDF. And so you see that you end up with a PDF interactive book. The nice thing about the PDF interactive book, as I said, anybody that has the PDF software, a reader from Adobe, it's a free download, can open the book, and from the maker's standpoint, when you make the PDF from Word, the Word document is like 100 megabytes, which is too big a file size to attach to an email, and you want to make it smaller. So the PDF maintains the quality when you make it a standard quality PDF, and it reduces the file size in this case from like 100 megabytes down to 10 megabytes, which means it'll easily attach to an email. And when you post it on a website, then it takes less time for people to download it. So you see there are many advantages over a printed book, I believe, to having a PDF interactive ebook, and this is how you make it. Very low in cost, very easy to do, and it helps spread some good news around. So thanks for listening. There'll be other videos that'll come along in the future. We already have 10 videos or more posted on the YouTube, and it's under His Print Media Ministries, I believe. Thank you.